at home when they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and their last time. Out against this club. Turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
A combination of unforced errors and just poor decision making. They need to be much better in that aspect of the game this time around.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Takes it out to Siakam. A miss that time would have put him up. Ball with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Ball, the pass to MP. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
So explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
And the Bulls making a change here. Morris is checked in for Vucevic. Young comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Tate, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Dosumu in for Ball. Here's Banton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. He gets it in there.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Now, here's Dosumu. Passes it to MP. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 12 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Barnes outside. Here's Achua. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
Graham with the ball. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's Collins, and that's going to be a travel.
Chicago ball. Coming on the floor for the Bulls, Terrence Ross.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
We need you to get right.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Zach LaVine. MP is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the four-man position. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Cleveland was phenomenal. He dropped in 38 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. And on top of that, the energy and hustle he played with was really impressive, which is why he was able to stuff the stat sheet. Kevin, we'll see if he can do that again tonight.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Siakam is checked in for Achua. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Chicago shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The Raptors making the switch here. Pirtle's checked in.
One shot.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter, DeRozan, really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
Now, here's Anunoby. 5 points in the game.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one goes on Anunoby.
Second team foul.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
Ball hits them both. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And here are the Bulls now. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. MP, good.
Timeout.
The floor awareness of ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Toronto calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Banton. Back to Barnes. Now Pirtle. He's coming off a 13-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Chicago.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles. And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Anunoby. Opportunity, and it's finished off inside by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can count on Poco to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Here's MP. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Now here's Barnes. 17 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 17-6 run. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. MP outside. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. from downtown, and the Bulls another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Barnes. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Manton, the pass to Anunoby. And he uses the glass on the lane. Anunoby's got 7 points.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
The 3 from MP. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
Coaches always talk about...
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in very good shape. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Devontae Graham is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's MP. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. The Raptors shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Back to Graham. Out of the key, Siakam. That one drops for him. Siakam's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
MP left side takes the 3, and the Bulls another 3.
For 3.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Ball against Graham. Siakam, right side. And here is Graham. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 3 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get...
And 10 for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
To the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his 2nd.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
The Bulls have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And Toronto making a change here. Benton's checked in.
Elevating his playmaking over time. Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Graham surveying the floor. Pass to Siakam. Off on the layup. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
For the Bulls, Simonovic is checked in, and MP subbed in for Tate. And here are the Bulls now. So for Chicago right now, Corey Joseph is out there with MP. Then it's Morris. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Simonovic in at the power forward.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And there's the pass to Boucher. Back to Graham. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. MP passes to Simonovic.
Raptors foul. Scotty Barnes. That's his first personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
And the Bulls with some changes. Young comes in for Morris, and it's Gary Harris in for Ross. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Here's Norris, guarded by Harris. Pass to Santiago. Pocket 6. Pass to Achua. Over Young. Achua, no good. Chicago's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. MP outside. Here's Simonovic, and he gets it to go. Simonovic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Thaddeus Young, no good on the free throw.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Norris trying to find Smith. He's got it now. The pass to Santiago. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, I'm Victor, and you're watching NBA2k23.
Welcome to a special edition of NBA2k23.
We hope you're enjoying summer as much as we are. Between events and the new game, we have been so busy.
So busy. Recently, we were out there with you, the community, for our 2K TV Tuesday event. You were out there repping 2K TV gear, and it was a huge success.
First up, we tipped off the summer at NBA 2K24 Summer League, and Chris,
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball is out there with MP. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Levine in at the small forward. Now here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Toronto. Here's the three. The Mavericks pull it in. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Puts up a three. Oh, another miss by MP. The Mavericks on offense. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
This Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Here's Ball. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. MP right side. Just 5 to shoot. There's the three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Owens. Levine against Hardaway. And here's Drummond. Ball with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition.
Oh, it's a must to avoid fouling Ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking it to the defense and drawing the contact.
Shooting for Chicago, Lonzo Ball, taking 2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And so Ball nails both of them. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Here's Owens. Another one falls for Dallas.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
On the wing, MP. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. Jones, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Substitution on the court.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Hardaway against Levine.
Chicago foul.
Young, he's checked in for Chicago.
First team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. He's covered by Tate. Pass to Hardy. 6 to shoot. Jones with the ball. Shoots over to Sumu. Jones misses. Chicago has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And here's MP from outside. Drummond grabs the miss. MP's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Jones in the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
On the wing, MP. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. This one for 3. No good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
He's covered by Tate. Out to the right wing. Step back shot. Oh, MP with a block. And there's a 3-second violation. Washington's checked in for Jones. And a change for the Bulls. Ross is checked in. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Takes one from 10 feet, and he hits the jumper.
Well, I like the opportunistic attitude right there, as well as the aggressive finish inside.
Pass to MP. To stop the drought. Drops in the 3. MP's got 9. Here's Hardy. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami. With the teardrop, Chicago grabs the miss.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
MP outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Corey Joseph.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top, leading by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly pass to Joe.